Hey there, it's Kimberly here with Knit for Brains. Oh my God, I'm here at the Purl Soho warehouse sale. I thought, no one's really gonna show up. Oh my God, check this out. I can't wait to show you what I end up getting. This is kind of crazy. It is. This is kind of crazy. There's Mumsy. We're gonna do this.
I'm just gonna put it in my first one.
Okay.
Yes, I understand.
That was an insane experience, let me tell you. We thought that by getting there at like 9:15 when they opened at 9, we tried to get there at 9, but we got there at 9:15 with traffic. We thought we'd be fine. The line wrapped all the way around the building, and we kept watching all these people walking out with 2 bags full of yarn, 2 and 3 bags, and extra bags. I was like, oh no, there's not gonna be anything left for me. And they only let like 15 to 20 people in at a time. So you just had to sit there and wait and watch your yarn walking out the door and going off with somebody else. There were people that got there at like 7 o'clock in the morning to wait for this thing to open. I'm not 100% sure that I'm that dedicated because I had an almost 2-hour drive in front of me before we got there. But I got to show you what I got. I was able to get in and I got to show you what I got. Now, I have never been to the Feynman's basement sale with the wedding dresses. Never been there, but I've always heard about it. That's kind of what this felt like. I brought my mom with me, as you saw, and I was like, all right, so we have a plan. We're going to start at one end. We're going to work all the way through. Anything that we remotely like, you're just going to grab all of it. Everything you can, put it in the baskets, and then at the end, we'll go through it twice. And then at the end, we're going to put everything together, and then we're going to figure out what we want, we don't want, because we don't have time. People were reaching over me and clawing. It was blood and carnage. And that wasn't quite that bad, but people were in there. So you have to go in with a plan. I did bring some patterns with me. I don't know that I was able to get everything that I needed, but you go in with a plan. You start out at one end, you work your way all the way through. You just grab everything that you like. Even if you remotely like it, you just grab everything. Then you work through it again, make sure you sew everything, secondary look at stuff, and then you lay it out. So this is what I got. All right. So I did bring with me patterns. Unfortunately, the patterns that I brought called for sports weight and lace weight, and there was none of that left by the time we got in there. None of it left. So that kind of went out the window. But I did find, so I'm working on the 9-note bundle by Purl Soho in the green apple, and I love it. And every time I'm working through it, I'm like, really wish I got this in another color. I loved the purples. I loved the pinks. I really should have got that. There was one of these babies left. One. And not only is it a 9-note, it's actually a 10-note bundle. Oh, I grabbed it. Do you know 2 ladies tried to fight me for this? They're like, oh. I'm like, no. This is mine. So even though I was like, oh, let me think about it. I was like, no, I can't think about it because it's too popular. So here's the price. This was $90. Now, the normal 9-note bundle, when it was on sale, when I bought it the first time, that was also $90. But I think that was on sale, so it was a little bit more than that normally. And this one I get one extra, and I don't know, I think maybe it's on this end. I know I get one extra color in here. It doesn't tell me which one I get. It's a 10-note bundle. It includes 10 skeins of graduating yarn or gradiating yarn instead of the usual 9. I don't know which color was the extra. Maybe it was one in the middle. I don't know. But anyways, I nabbed it. So this was $90. This was not a super cheap trip. It was worth it. I loved it, but it wasn't super cheap. So here, I have to tell you, I was wearing that crocheted boho top that I had just finished. And literally, it took me, if I had worked on it every single day, it would have taken me less than a week. Probably like 2 or 3 days. It was so easy. So easy. And it's one of the Brits' favorites. And I was like, I actually like that more than some of the other things you're taking months on. I'm like, oh, thanks. I like that top so much that I might end up just making another one in like different colors, different yarns, just because I could totally see myself wearing it. And I really loved it. And so the reason I'm telling you this, I was walking around, doing my thing, and my poor mom, she's 80, and she doesn't understand all this stuff, and she's stopping and looking. I'm like, we don't have time to look, people. We have to go, 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 go. I wasn't that mean, but in my head, I was like, Mom, we got to go. We got to move. We got to move. Just grab and go, grab and go. But there was this girl, young girl, early 20s, if even 20s, maybe not even that, sweetheart. And she comes up, she goes, excuse me, did you make that top? And I was like, yes, I did. She goes, can you help me? And she showed me a little bag, the bag that she was holding, and she had some yarns in it, kind of terracotta colors, peach, yellows, those earthy, neutral colors, which is what all the girls are going for. The young girls, they love that kind of 60s, 70s, macrame, kind of hippie color, all the really desert, earthy colors they love. And she had started making this really adorable granny square cardigan, and she was doing an amazing job. Her granny squares were on point. They were beautiful and tight, all these different earthy colors, and so it was like a patchwork of them. And she ran out of yarn, and she didn't know what kind of yarn she was using. So in the bag, she had like these 2 other colors, and they were different weights than what she had. One was a lot thicker, and one was a little bit thinner. She's like, I don't know what to get. And I was like, so I kind of helped her. I said, look, she goes, I could just deconstruct to take it all apart. I was like, no, don't do that. The yarn that she had was kind of a turmeric color. It was beautiful. I said, keep that color. And I said, you know what? You're not going to find these yarns again, because it's a sample sale and the colors are discontinued. So if the budget allows, buy everything in that color. Just buy everything you find in that color. Don't skimp. But I said, don't take out the other things. Just make a row at the bottom of granny squares in this yarn. And that way it might look a little different than the others, but it's not going to look like a mistake. It's going to look like you meant to do like this border instead of like throwing them in there. I mean, I don't know what she's going to do, but that was my recommendation. It was similar, but just a little off. And then she had some thicker yarn, and I was like, she wanted to know the difference. And I said, you're not going to get all the squares out of this thicker yarn. You're not going to get what you need. But buy it, because you could make a really cute cuff on the arms, and then the rim in the thicker yarn, it's going to look really good. It's going to, with that thicker, then you just do like a back loop only. And she's like, oh, I said, subscribe to my channel. I have a tutorial on back loop only. Even if you don't, just email me and I'll send you a tutorial. It's very simple. You can do this. You did this, you can do that. But she was so cute. She was so sweet. And one of the workers, or one of the ladies at Purl Soho, came up and said, I saw you talking to people and helping people. That was just really nice. And I was like, oh, that's really sweet. But honestly, we're crocheters and knitters. I mean, we walk around with sharp objects, hooks and needles, but we should be nice people. And if we're not nice people, then who are we? What are we doing? Anyways, but she was really sweet. She came up to me twice, this young girl. And so maybe she'll be a new subscriber. I don't know. But people were, for the most part, nice. But they were also like, get down to business, get me my yarn. So let me show you what else I got. So I got the 10-note bundle. And I don't know what these colors are called, but are they not luscious and gorgeous? These purples. I don't remember seeing this on the website. Maybe I did. Maybe they did. But I love it in person even more, and I'm very excited about this. I'm actually going to make a Zanet knit. I'm going to do this in a sweater. And it's got this really big shawl collar that goes around, and it's just long and drapey. So much so that I'm actually going to make it in a small. And I might be playing Yarn Chicken with this. Maybe. But I think I can make it work. I think I'm missing maybe like less than 100 yards. And each ball is 100 yards, I believe. So it's like maybe one of these. I think I actually found some yarn in my stash. Let me find it. Hold on. Ah, here it is. So I have this in my stash. And that's even though, well, the weight's different. The weight's different. But it's pretty, isn't it? This is by Purple Lamb Fibers out of Texas. And it totally goes with this. Totally does. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to try to make a sweater. I think this would be a gorgeous sweater. Start out like dark and then move down to the light. Ooh, baby. All right. Next one. And I was super excited about this. Mumsy picked out this color. This is their sketchbook cotton. Now, first time around, I went through it and they only had like 2 skeins left, like in one of these little packages, and I snagged them. Then I went through again and somebody had put this back and I snagged it. So then I was like, all right, learned my lesson. The fact that I bought 6 balls of that salsa heather yarn from Knit Picks and didn't realize I bought it 6 times made me think, if you pick up something more than once, it means you really want it. And I picked up those 2 balls, which were stuffed in the bottom of the bag, and then I found this, and it was the same color. I was like, aha, I really like that color. So this is 100% cotton. It's from Japan. It says it's made in Japan. I wonder if Noro Yarn makes this. Guys, it's got the nubby going on. It's 150 yards per ball, made in Japan. And it's called Uzu Yellow. Oh, I wonder, because it has that Noro-ish look to it, doesn't it? This is their sketchbook cotton, 100% cotton, and it's machine washable, which I love. Machine wash cold, tumble dry low. So I got this, and I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these were $6 a ball. So, I mean, there was deals to be had by far, but it wasn't like, that's $1 a ball. And there was a lot of stuff that was just gone. But this is beautiful. So this was $60 for all of that. Don't tell the Brit. Oh, crike. He's going to see it because he's going to edit this video. All right. Oh, by the way, this 9-note bundle, it doesn't say on here what it is, but it is alpaca. And I think there might be some more, but I know it's alpaca for sure. KKK. Then I got this baby. Purl Soho striped sock yarn. Look at, and you know me, I'm all about greens now. I'm all about the greens. This is 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon, and it is big. It is, it's called Fern Valley, and it is 100 grams or 400, I guess, meters is what it is. So I got 2 balls of this. Now I have a top that I think this is all the yarn I need for it, and it's a color work top. I can't find that pattern. I'm just gonna have to show it to you another time. But anyways, it's lovely, and I'm thinking these greens will really make a statement. And then I'm gonna use like gold to kind of go through. It's like a jade tree in it. It's lovely. It's gorgeous. All right, next. So this one I actually think I did get for the pattern. I think I was able to do it. This is their Purl Soho handwritten, organically grown cotton. It's this gorgeous, kind of like a lilac color. And it says that it's got 930 yards in here. I'm like, that's, I guess it's dense. It's got to be a weight of a 1. It's very, very, and it was $16 for this. And there was 2 of them. So I bought them both because I thought I'm not going to miss out on that. But it's like, it's almost like paper. It's so cool. It is so cool. I'm going to try to make this lace polo tee. It calls for a fingering weight, and it says it holds 2 strands together, and it needs 100% silk. Well, I don't have that, but I have this. 250 grams, it says. So I kind of brought this along, but this could work in this. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Like this just pale, pale, pale lilac color. It's very classic. My mom was like, that's a really classic look. And I was like, yeah. But the yarn that they're using is pure silk from Knitting for Olive. It kind of has this sort of a look and feel to it. So I don't know. It might give good drape. We shall see. All right. So I didn't get as much as I was hoping, but I did get some good stuff. Then the last thing I got, and I loved this color, and I was like, get everything you can. This is the... it just is this miscellaneous yarn. It was $8 a piece. I don't know what this is. I love the color. And I got 4 balls of it. I don't know. This is the mystery bag. I don't know how much of this I have. I don't know what it is. It's very soft. It has a halo. It's beautiful twist. I love the color. I'm going to have to do some research on this. I think that it's got to have some alpaca in it. alpaca, maybe some, almost maybe silk. I'm thinking alpaca. It's lovely. If it's alpaca, if it's 100% alpaca, booyah! I win, because it was, oh wait, $8. Yeah, it was $8 thingy. I don't know how many. I think at one point I did kind of know what it was, but I don't know. Anyway, so I got this and these two. I've learned you don't just buy a ball, one ball of anything. You have to buy enough to make something. I got this to make a project, this to make a project, this to make a project. And then I got these guys and these guys. So I know that I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things with all of this yarn. So all of this yarn together cost some money. Just going to put it that way. But this was their once a year warehouse sample sale in person. Now, they did say that whatever is left, and they're probably going to add some stuff to it. I'm sure they were holding back a little bit. They're going to go on the website, and you can go to the website. So if you don't live in California or Southern California, you couldn't get out there for it, you can still get it online. So I'm going to include the link to get into their website, and you can see what is still on sale, because these yarns are gorgeous. I mean, yarn from Purl Soho is going to be on the money, on point. I just don't know what's going to be available, and it's going to be like buy and get. So, but anyways, you can, if you've never tried them before, now is a great time to get your little paws into some Purl Soho and check it out and try it out. But I just love this stuff. Oh my gosh. I got to find that pattern for this green, because it's going to be beautiful with this. Absolutely beautiful with this. I'll be doing this soon. All right. Well, that was it. It's not terribly exciting. It was terribly exciting to be there, to go through all of that excitement and frenzy. But anyway, but if you do end up getting some, let me know what you got. Oh, and I did have one subscriber who was there at the sale. I was like, Kimberly with Knit for Brands. I'm like, what? Oh my goodness. It was really, really, really good to see her in person. And I totally recognized her in person. I absolutely did. When she introduced herself, I was like, that's exactly who you are. I don't know that I would have recognized her in the throngs of people had she not said something. But then I was like, hi, good to see you. It was really fun to see her there. So anywho, if you're just joining us and you're like, what is all this mayhem about? Well, it's about yarn and knitting and crocheting and tutorials and book reviews and giveaways and all those kinds of things. So keep watching. Make sure you hit that notification for that like and subscribe button, so you know when all the videos are dropping. And my lives are every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you can't watch us live, you can join us on the replay. That's cool too. Thanks so much for watching. This is Kimberly with Knit for Brains. And as always, I'll see you soon.